Hi, my name is Yuri Lowenthal. I was volunteering with combat veterans suffering from post-traumatic stress when I learned that we lose more servicemen and women to suicide after they come home than we do abroad in combat. I was appalled. I was devastated. I was sad. I wanted to do something. And so I teamed up with Veterans 360 to create this show, Breaking Silence. Thank you for watching.
If you had the ability to give somebody advice on what to do, if it comes, with regards to transition in general, PTS, obviously your common denominator is combat. But if you had these guys have generated time and effort and money, you get to say what you can do to that stranger, that young Marine who's out in Philadelphia, who may be a couple of days away from killing himself. And you get to talk to him through this camera. What do you want to say?
Definitely reach out to anybody that can definitely help you with anything you're going through as far as having PTS. I mean, it's paramount within your life right now. So if you're thinking about committing suicide, don't do it because it ain't worth it. That's all I got to say about that, but definitely reach out.
Don't feel afraid to open up. Just reach out to whoever you can, whether it be somebody in your unit or another veterans organization or a counselor, just to talk. Even if you just want to talk, just reach out to them. You're not alone, like you said, and there's no shame in doing it.
For you combat guys, you were fortunate enough to see a side of life that the general population is not able to see. You were fortunate enough to make it out, but you didn't do it by yourself. You did it with help from your brothers. You did it with help from people that you couldn't even see in different logistics and other units supporting you. And the same is true now. There is help. There are people that want you to, overcome the obstacles that hold you back. You're valuable. You're very valuable. You're priceless, and you have to find a way to cope, mind, body, and spirit. You have so much more to offer than just what you did in combat. Reject being passive. Reject giving up. Choose to believe that you can grow from what you've been through. And don't shut out your loved ones. Don't believe that you're entitled to despondency and that you should be a charity cause just because of what you've gone through. Learn and also give back. If you have buddies that died, if you've been in life and death situations, you're alive for a reason, and it's to keep on living. God saw you strong enough to keep on going, and your story matters. So don't give up. Give us a call if you can, and shoot us an email. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
I would say stop the selfish thinking, and just like how much you were unselfish during deployment, be unselfish today. If you're thinking about yourself too much and how you're down and out, and you don't want to continue, you don't want to see tomorrow, just think about your other buddies. That's what I do on a personal note. I think about them, and once I think about them, hey, I have a better day. And that's what I preach. I just preach, just stop being selfish and just open up and take advantage of all your opportunities too. You worked hard, and the VA is there for you too. And we all take advantage of the benefits that we worked hard for. And there's not much of us that have those benefits, so make sure you take advantage of them.
I mean, times get tough. I call them. Honestly, the best thing is we drink and we talk. We don't drink to get stupid. We drink because it relaxes us. But just being with these guys, like the 10-year reunion, we got there, I felt like that was the first time in 10 years I let my guard down. I didn't have to worry about who was around. I didn't have to worry who was behind me because I know all these bastards had my back no matter what happened. I felt like all the weight that I had the last 10 years just dropped off my shoulders when I was around these guys. And it goes back to the brotherhood. It goes back to your friends and your support, you know, again, your family, your brothers, your friends.
And before the 10-year mark, I never really got in touch with any of these guys. And, you know, hey, make that ritual, make that pact, you know, make a group ritual where everybody just hangs out.
Even the guys who can.
Yeah.
You can't make it, you can't make it. But anybody who can.
My ritual, I talked to my wife. I finally cried, like, in 11 years. I saw a picture, that picture of Ion, and I saw it like April, I think I saw it April 9th. It was after we all hooked up on the reunion. And I cried, and it freaked me out because I didn't know what to do. But you know, crying, it helps. I don't know why. I prayed, I talked with my wife. And then also, I have a support team. I have like 3 nurses. And I talk with them when I realize that things are getting overwhelming. And we come up with a plan so that I don't run into a brick wall like I've done before. So pre-planning, having a team, there's Navy Marine Corps Relief Society nurses that will come out and see you in any state. There's multiple veteran service organizations. Veterans 360 is a really good one that I've been volunteering at. Out of the hundreds of VSOs out there, you know, the founder from Vet 360 actually gives a shit about combat guys. He's one himself. And then family is huge. You've got a squad. You know, whether if you have a family or not, if you got close friends, you have a fire team, you have a squad. And it's your responsibility to be there for them.
I would just say just to have an open mind. There's a lot that veterans, combat veterans, bring to the table. I mean, not just outbursts, not just rage, not just drunks of what we're portrayed as, you know. We have a lot of professionals. We have a lot of leaders. We have a lot of people that care. We have people that can really help their organizations, local communities. Say, just have an open mind, you know, sit down, have the time, you know, and talk to somebody before they judge us, you know, before they make and formulate something in their head of who we are. Just sit down and talk with us, you know. We're normal people, have been put in abnormal situations, and we've saw it through, and we're fighting daily. But here we are. We're normal people, normal citizens, you know, just come talk to us. We won't bite that hard.
To the civilians, I want to say that we don't feel that we're entitled to anything. We just, I feel happy to be alive. Also, piggybacking off what Ramon said, don't shy away from us. There's not a lot of us out there, but we're trying to understand you. Since you'll never fully understand what it is to be us, we're trying to understand you. We can't go back to a civilian mindset, but there's growth in our collaboration, you know. I'm in school right now. Reed's back in school. Ramon and Reed are working on their masters, and they're bringing real, I don't want to say real life, they're bringing a different world experience to whatever you might be going to in your civilian sector. And stop calling the civilian world the real world, because we both come from the real world, just different sectors.
Yeah, and for civilians out there, there's guys behind the cameras right now that are civilians, and they're helping us out, and they're volunteering their time. So for any civilian out there, or any politician, dedicate your time to serve veterans, because at the end of the day, that's as patriotic as serving your country. And you know, don't be shy about it. You know, we're not, you know, we're civilians too now. So, you know, you could open up to us as much as, you know, we want to open up to you guys. And you can learn a lot from us, especially, you know, tough Marines and soldiers. And a lot of people who've been through surreal situations and learned from them. And just get involved more. Don't be shy. You know, we're all here, and you know, we're ready to to talk about it.
I'd like to thank the magnificent bastards of Ramadi for their bravery in talking about coping with post-traumatic stress. And I would like to encourage anybody watching to reach out to those you feel are suffering, or if you yourself are suffering, to contact us. Some of the information that we have below. Contact Vets 360. There are people out there willing to help you. It's tough, but it's the bravest thing you can do.